Congratulations. I really want to acknowledge you for sticking to this for the past 13 weeks. You've been willing to hang in there and learn a new tip each and every week, to practice it, knowing that it's not about perfection, to be able to take the time to be much more conscious of what you're doing and sharing it with others, to be more accountable and sharing it with others, to being honest and sharing it with others. And that's making all the difference in the world. Probably when you started this to lose weight, and I'm sure you have. But by this point, if you stuck with it this long, you've started to get a whole new mindset, whether you realize it or not. Where you started 13 weeks ago and where you are now is probably epically different than where you were before this whole program started. And it's really been kind of you getting into a mindset of starting to move from thinking what you can't do or how hard things are going to be for you to where I bet you're starting to enjoy the journey. And that was my ultimate goal, was for everyone to really enjoy this journey. Now, if I told you that in the very beginning, you wouldn't have believed me. But little by little over time, because you've hung in there and you've experienced this and you've started to see that you're giving yourself permission to live your life well, and not just in weight loss or fitness, but what you're doing, as I mentioned kind of in the earlier videos, is you're moving from a losing mentality to kind of a gaining mentality, to where you're starting to create the life that you want. You're starting to look at what is it and why do you want to do this. It can't just be for a motivation to lose weight on a scale, because that's just not that exciting. But when you are starting to see that you have always been able to create the life that you want, and now that you kind of get that after these first 13 weeks, as we go forward, we're going to continue on that path of really deepening the enjoyment, of moving from I have to do this and I have to do that to I want to do this and I want to do that. We're going to start talking more about the ways that you can create the life that you want, in an area that I call really kind of living your personal best, not just in what you're doing exercise-wise, but your personal best in terms of creating the life that's important to you, the kind of life that is going to be very valuable to your family, to your friends, for you to be an inspiration not only to yourself but to others, to help them see what's possible. Because, as I said, just losing weight is never going to be the kind of thing that's going to motivate us. It's a short-term mindset that when we are in that mindset, it only lasts for a while. Then a holiday happens and a birthday happens and this happens, that happens, and we go off. But if you're really creating the life that you love and living it powerfully and realizing, as I said, you are the app, there is no secret app, and you're not surrendering your power to anyone else, any other thing, but you're starting to realize that you have the power to live life on your own terms, that's very motivating, it's very exciting. So I want to congratulate you again for getting this far, and I look forward to continuing with you on this journey and helping you create whatever that is in your life that's going to excite you and drive you to move further and farther to where you want to be for the rest of your life. As I would say, to live the rest of your life as the best of your life.